AI is changing filmmaking. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And you see it all the way up to the big studio levels when there was some backlash because the brutalist used some AI to make the accents better, or editors using some AI to finish off some scenes. And there's on the bigger levels down to the indie levels, and new apps and software coming out every day. The newest one being Veo from Google, where people can make 8-second clips just based on prompts. Guy driving with his daughter, car gets hit by a giant rock or something like that. Something action oriented, and it can be made just by putting a prompt into the software. So you have to ask yourself, when you talk about it's changing, there's no question that it's changing the indie landscape, but you have to ask yourself, how do you benefit from this? Well, the first thing is you have to know that for it to be your IP, your intellectual property, you have to be the creator of that. You have to be in the loop. Now, there are AI sites where you can license content that is cleared, that's copyright free, or the copyrights are cleared and it's all doable in that sense. But the key buzz phrase that a lot of places are using is human in the loop, right? Human in the loop. Now, I use ChatGPT a lot. Do I use it to write a screenplay? No. Do I use it to do tasks that used to take me a long time? Yes. That is where, for example, there is something called a character breakdown in a screenplay, right? Where you get that. That's for the casting directors, where you say character, Smith is this agent and blah blah blah, and it gives the whole thing about his or her backstory. That kind of thing can be done with ChatGPT now. Instead of having to create it and go, okay, how do we summarize this agent in 3 sentences? You can literally upload the entire script and then say, give me a character breakdown of the top 5 characters, or something like that. And they'll put it there. And those things, that busy work is extremely helpful. ChatGPT is extremely helpful for that. The key would be, if you're trying to make something and put your creative vision forward, all of these tools, and there are going to be new ones that pop up, I'm sure by the time this video gets out there and when the video gets older, there'll be all kinds of new tools. The key is, for your creative integrity, what are you creating versus what is the AI creating? And for you to use these tools, you have to kind of give yourself your own question mark and say, how much do I want to be involved where this is my intellectual property? If ChatGPT is taking something like a screenplay that you've created and summarizing things or making a log line or something like that, that's not bad, because you've created the original property. But if you're saying, write me a screenplay, or you're saying to Veo, give me these clips and putting them all together to make a movie, well, then it's not your intellectual property, because you're just writing prompts at that point. Understand that AI can be incredible, and I'm not steering away from it in any way, shape, or form. The key is, you need to use it for the tasks that are going to save you time and busy work at this point, right? Down the road, there might be something where it enhances parts of movies. And there are things that I even use, sometimes a track, it needs to be cleaned up sound-wise, and I've done AI tools to just clean that up. Or a Photoshop image, it needs to be long and horizontal, and it's vertical, and so you do a generative fill. These are all AI tools. So it's, what I'm getting at is, use them as, at least for now, in addition to what you're doing. Make sure the human's in the loop, and that human is you, and use it to benefit you and add things to you, value adds, but the core of it has to be you. Hey everybody, quick pitch on the Movie Producer Mastermind at Filmmaking Stuff HQ. If you want to learn how to finance your film, make your film, and then sell it and distribute it, this is where you need to be. It's the ultimate resource for putting your movie together. If you want to make your dream come true, you're going to want to check it out. Also, hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We put up new free content every week.